Hello, hello, it's Sandy here from Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Niagara region of Ontario, Canada. Welcome to our Night Angels Global Design Team YouTube Hop. How exciting. Our theme this month is Thank You, which is why I brought out Timeless Arrangements. I wanted a really nice, crisp, clear thank you. I wanted one that was pretty small, and this one fits the bill perfectly. And it is photopolymer, which I like for stamping. I like red rubber, but for stamping sentiments, I'm really fond of photopolymer. Okay, the other thing, the other highlight is, now let's see, what's the name of this one? Gorgeous Gardens Dies. Sorry about the delay there. I wrote things down because I knew I would forget the names. You get 2 dies with this. I'm just showing that this is the die we're using. I'm going to show you what I did to it. You can see how much smaller it is. What I did is I attached an adhesive sheet to the back. This is Wild Wheat cardstock. And then when it came out, I cut all the edges off. And then I continued to cut just a little bit more to have just a little bit more space underneath. Let's see what I mean when we bring out the paper. Wild Wheat on Wild Wheat. That was my choice. I just wanted something monochromatic because it is not what I would call the highlight of the card. Now, you could glue this, and I have to be honest with you, I have not tried to take this off. It is really on there too. So once you get a little corner, so I'm using my Take Your Pick tool, which is very handy, even if you have decent length of fingernail. All right, so let's, hang on. Let's bring this out in case I happen to flip it over. As have I stuck things to my desk before? Yeah, absolutely. Now, when you're done watching my video, I invite you to continue on the hop. All the names are below, but the very next name below will be the person who is next on the list. All right, I'm going to take up all my time in this video taking this off the back IC. It's very sticky, so I'm adhering it to my fingers as we speak. Now, I have an idea. That sounds like when I'm talking to my grandson. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's cut off all this excess. It's kind of in the way anyway. And we'll pare it down just a bit more. Now, like I said, you could glue this. There's just a whole lot of pieces to glue. Now, I wouldn't glue the inside. I would glue the outside pieces. Eek! All right, let's bring back my Take Your Pick tool. All right, you just stay right there whilst we get this going. Alrighty, now since you're watching this in October, and while I painfully remove this, painstakingly, I think that might be the better word, remove this adhesive sheet, a reminder that this is a fabulous month to join. The starter kit is always your best choice. However, when there's a special, don't walk to your nearest computer or cell phone if you're so inclined, and join. You do not have to do what I do. You can simply be your own best shopper. You're going to get either you have a choice, 35% off or 35% more product. That is entirely your choice. Alrighty, so I'm just going to put this down carefully. You want to take your time. And because I probably stretched it a little bit, I may have to cut off a little bit off the edge, and that's no big deal. We will do that. Now, when I meant, get down, that's not bad. That honestly was easier than gluing. So I wanted to have some space here and there. Let's get the rest of these guys down. All right, actually, no, we'll continue. So I used a really cute new punch. It's called the Modern Oval Punch, and this paper, which happens to be part of the same bundle, or this is a sweeter bundle. It's a bundle with the stamp set, is the Garden Walk DSP. Now, I've already put it up on dimensionals. Now, I cut this using one of the Stylish Shapes dies, and as you can see, if you look from this side, it doesn't stick out enough on either end, so I'm going to extend it. Oh, and one thing I wanted to point out, I punched the Garden Walk paper, and then I also punched basic white because I knew I was going to pop this up. I wanted it to have some inside strength. So let's just cut that in half. This is from the same paper pack. Now the only thing I hadn't decided was whereabouts I was going to put this. Kind of like that. All right, glue. I have a brand new bottle of glue. Oh, see what I mean? I don't want that much glue. And what I don't normally do is leave it standing, and I am to get get gravity to take over. A little bit out each end. There we go. It really does not take much to get the oh, here, use this. I wanted something, a straight edge, and there's one right there. I just want to make sure that that is even. Groovy. Next, I'm going to take, turn it the right direction so I can see what I'm doing. I almost always am either south of center or to the right or to the left a little bit. I rarely put things in the center. I think it's, for me anyway, it's more pleasing to the eye. So let's just set that right on there. And I'm just going to turn it my way a little bit so I can see that that's straight. It's funny because this looks crooked underneath. I'm sure it isn't, but I have to see it again. All right, let's do that again. Let's get that nice and straight. We'll get that nice and straight. It's not uneven. It just looks that way to my eyes. Maybe because it's striped. That does tend to throw me off a bit. All right, and then we'll just set that right kind of in the center of those two pieces. All right. I haven't decided yet which of these little guys I'm going to use. So this is from the bow punch, where you have, there's two different kind of sprigs from it. There's an actual leaf and then this little sprig. And I didn't think I would like wild wheat with Pretty Peacock, and I'm right. So, nope, I'm going to put the sentiment on. Okay, so there's that, the sentiment I talked about earlier. I did cut this using one of the tailor-made tags, and before I put this on, I'm going to add some linen trim. There's a hole there. I could cover it up, or I could make something pretty. So I'm going with pretty. I don't think it needs to be super long. I always do a little bit more than I like. And I forget if I said that's linen thread. That's one of my favorites. I was going to use white, and I ran out. All right, so this is just that simple slip knot. There we go, through there, and through here, and Bob's your uncle. There we go. And I really just want those to hang down and look pretty. I am so tempted to put those up on dimensionals. I think I can double dimension it. And I have my black dimensionals right here. They were looking at me. That's creepy. They were right beside me. They were not looking at me. That's creepy, creepy, creepy. So because they were right beside me, I thought, why don't we just do it? And you know what? I'm going to go a little bit high on that. I don't, in my books, these don't have to be all at the same height. It still looks crooked to me. Maybe we'll throw your eye off one more time by doing that. There we go. And I love these little curlicue ends. I'm probably just going to leave those as is. And then I'm just going to tuck these underneath. And just with a little bit of glue, no, I'm going to use my glue dots, which are right here. And my Take Your Pick tool. I like using my Take Your Pick tool because they stick to my fingernails. They'll stick to your fingernails too. So put a little glue dot on the bottom. Unstick it. And get that in there. Some people build these ahead of time, build their little bouquets. Yeah, I tend to throw caution to the wind, and do it. Just do it, just do it my own way. Alrighty, next, just feeling if they're upside down. Hard to tell, but that was upside down. If you can't tell, then it doesn't matter. I don't want this over the end of the card. I'm just going to put one down here too, all by itself. I think I am. I feel like I want to change that one just a little bit. And I just might. So, see if we can get this underneath. I know this is the reason why people build them ahead of time, is because your dimensionals get in the way. So I am going to pull this one back out for the reason that I want to make this a little bit shorter. And then we'll put that back on. Under. I felt the glue dot in there, it really pulled, but that's the beauty of them, is you can pull things back out and give it another shot. Now, of course, my glue dot is sitting in the way. Nope, I really want that to get in there. Now I can see my glue dot. So what I'm going to do, this is the cool thing about this tool, it is like multi-purpose. That's looking, I think that's looking really nice. We're going to embellish that last. Let's do the inside of the card. Same paper to bring cohesiveness to the card. I don't know if you saw that, if it was down too low. So I'm just dragging some of that glue up. And we're going to try to not get, we're going to get gluey fingers. Just let it go. Let it go, Sandy. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. That sounds like a song. Oh, nobody gets to hear me sing. That is so weird that I did that. Now, I just noticed I got a little bit of glue right here. First thing I'm going to do is use my finger now, and then I'm going to wait till it dries. And if you don't have one of these, go to a hobby shop, dollar store even, might have them. All right, and my card base. Basic black. There, we don't need those guys. Boop. And let's finish the assembly and then get embellishing. And you'll always notice with my videos, you do not have to do the inside of the card. That is a waste of glue. I want your supplies to last. And it's paper. Paper does not take a ton of glue. That's crazy. All right, next. You can tell this is new. I am barely squeezing that. So my other glue was just almost to the bottom. You know, I love wild wheat with basic black. Now I know everybody's like, oh, you know, it's with Sarah, the CEO of the company, and we all have said that it's baby blue color. I have to tell you, it's fall here in Canada, and this is perfect. I feel like I almost have to make a knot here to make that stay put, so that's what I'm going to do. Come on. I don't want it to be a big, ugly, oh, maybe just that will work. And I want those tails to continue just flowing. All right, I have never used these, clearly. Oh, no, wait, I've tried to, and one under my finger now. Okay, put it back. And these are, what are these little guys called? Iridescent discs. And when I looked at the different colors, it looks like a poppy parade, obviously a blue, kind of a berry burst. I still want to call it bubble gum, bubble bath. And then this one, when I put it up here, I kind of went, there's some that are quite a bit darker green than others. Oh, let's cooperate with Sandy. Skip that one. And I just want to get some of these in here to add a little bit of shine. Bulk I'm not worried about because I've already popped up twice. We'll go up here too. And aren't these cute? Like when I saw them in the catalog, I was like, yeah, no, nope. Because, you know, I'm absolutely hooked on my, I want another really green, dark green one. Or dull green. There we go. I'm hooked on the rhinestone basic jewels. But you know, I'm going to put one, nope, not there. I don't like putting them at the same height. Or at the same, like I wouldn't put one directly below here. Oh, I did it there. Oh, okay. Well, apparently rules are meant to be broken. I don't want any up here. That doesn't look like that needs to go there. So let's try one in here. There we are. I believe that's 5. Isn't that pretty? Like, how simple was that? Seriously, we do need a trim here. My recommendation is don't cut them the same length. Cut them different. Cut one shorter than the other. It looks like, you know, I meant to do that. There we go, my friends. There is my card for our Night Angels video hop. I hope you enjoy that. If you do, please leave me a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe if you haven't. I would be happy to see you back again. And please continue on the hop. Bye-bye.